Hello there. Welcome back to the Nerdery. While on a work trip to Pittsburgh this week, I traversed the city looking for Hondo. The gods of toy hunting also rewarded me with the Galaxy's Edge Target exclusive Mountain Trooper. This episode will ask and answer the question, is there something familiar about this trooper? Technically, I'm not breaking my no sequel trilogy figures rule because he's from Galaxy's Edge. I saw him in Target and the top of the box was ripped, but I still thought, let's give this guy a good home. You can see the Star Wars Black Series logo, the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Trading Outpost logo, Art of the Mountain Trooper, and Mountain Trooper written in orange. The side of the box is camouflage, has the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Trading Outpost logo, Mountain Trooper, and if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, you can see the First Order symbol. Back of the box has Art of the Mountain Trooper and the description. Figure gives a great first impression out of the box, man. He just looks so cool. I love the mud on the armor. Just makes him look like a real trooper, not just a toy. It's really cool. I love the white with silver and black. I love the shape and how it's streamlined and modernized. It's got great detail all around it and then mud specks all through it. Again, I really appreciate when Stormtrooper armor is weathered or dirty. It just looks like they've been out in battle, and I think it poses way cooler in the display. How about you guys? Do you prefer them clean or dirty? The head gets wonderful articulation. You can see it has a ball and socket as well as a pivot joint in it. Great tilt down, looks up, but you get also some side tilt, and then he also moves well side to side. So they redesigned the shoulder armor and made it just slightly smaller. I think it gives better rotation and also allows it to come out further. The other thing that's nice is this is a softer rubber, not hard, which it does give it more flexibility. You have a single pin joint at the elbow, rotates 360 degrees, also gives you better than 90 degrees in flexion. Again, more weathering on the armor, very nice detail to the sculpt, and I do appreciate this touch here of having the armor right on the hand. Oh, that's cool. Check that out. On the inside of the wrist, there's a little bit of silver paint that shimmers. That's really cool. 360 degree rotation, trigger finger, and articulates. It does not have any movement side to side or up and down, just 360. Is that true? Yeah. So this hand is a grip hand, 360 degree rotation, but no inflection side to side or up and down. Again, more mud on the chest armor. Love it. I think it's such a cool touch. And if I zoom in on the shoulder, you can see the nice stripe detail underneath the armor where their bodysuit is. He gets nice 360 degree rotation, can turn side to side very well, and tilt. So very nice ball and socket there for the figure. His belt has pouches on each side. Again, some more mud and weathering. And then when you come down to the pants, they're nice and wrinkled, which I appreciate. He has a thigh cut here, but mine is really stiff, so I don't mess with it when it's stiff. I'm always worried I'm going to break something. Really appreciate the armor above the knees. Again, more mud, and it's different colored. You have a darker brown and a lighter brown. And that just adds more life and realism to it. That's really cool. Sweet detail on the boots. Look at the straps going all the way around. Armor in front, more mud. Double pin at the knee. Nice bend back. And then the foot gets full rock. Wow, flexible. Back, forth, side to side. Mountain Trooper also comes with this blaster. I appreciate it because it's not the same proverbial blaster most Stormtroopers get. Even looking at them side by side, the Mountain Trooper is more of a gunmetal, whereas the Scariff Trooper's is brown. I actually appreciate how the brown matches the Scariff Trooper's armor, whereas that gunmetal looks really cool with the Mountain Trooper. It's a real nice variant to a blaster rifle we already have. Ooh, another difference is the Mountain Trooper has a scope on theirs, and there is some more detail. Let me see. Now that I'm taking a closer look, it's like the same mold, but they just upgraded it. The Mountain Trooper has details on the barrel there. You can see the circles with the lines. And then the Mountain Trooper also has a scope. And then, I'm not a gun aficionado, but then there's some more detail up on the top that the Scariff Trooper is missing. So you can see the Scariff Trooper's barrel is plain, no scope. That's pretty cool that they took the same mold and upgraded it. All right, I'm even happier now. What do you guys think of that? There's something familiar about this figure. I think I might have seen him before as the Scariff Trooper. There are some differences to them, but they're pretty much the same mold. I'm not even mad though. The Mountain Trooper definitely looks like it's a next generation version of the Scariff Trooper. It looks like they took the helmet and they redesigned it. It still has those really neat angles and visor shape to it. They just added the First Order patented Donald Duck smile on him. Top of the armor looks the same until you get down to the ribcage, and you can see they made some differences on the shape of it. Midriff is the same, just has a different paint job to it. Shoulder armor pieces are different size and painted differently. The belts are similar, but they definitely vary with the detail on them. The Scariff Trooper does have a nice butt cape, whereas the Mountain Trooper just has a hip cape to him with pockets. Back of the belt is exactly the same. Same pants mold, but one of the things that I do appreciate is, unlike the Scariff Trooper, which is a two-tone pant, this is the same all the way down, but the boots are definitely a different mold. I think they did a great job on both of these. Lots of nice detail to them. And I also appreciate how the bottom of the boot is black. It just adds a little bit of color and pop to the figure. Here's the mountain with two of my GameStop Gamer Grade Stormtrooper figures. Oh man, that's really cool. I like seeing the evolution of the Stormtrooper armor. I really like this mountain trooper, man. That helmet is so cool. I love how you can see the shirt that's underneath his armor and the detail in it. And he looks really neat next to the Shadow Trooper and my other Stormtrooper there. Now I gotta decide, where's this dude gonna go in the Nerdery? Because I don't want to hide him in the bottom of my display with my couple of sequel trilogy figures. Here's a First Order Flame Trooper that I got in an eBay lot win, and Kylo Ren. I actually really like that Kylo Ren figure. It's from The Force Awakens. I do really like this Kylo Ren figure. I think it's pretty cool with the cape, his mask, and the lightsaber. I think they scale really well together. I appreciate how Kylo is a little bit taller than both of them, and I love that there's a different white on the Mountain Trooper versus the Flame Trooper. Is there something familiar about this trooper? Most definitely, and I mean that in a great way. I love the Scariff Trooper. It's actually one of my favorite Stormtrooper variants. They took kind of the shape and the design of that trooper and modernized it with that awesome new helmet. It's really one of the cooler Stormtrooper helmets I've seen. The body sculpt is primarily the same with just some subtle tweaks to it, but I'm not mad, especially when you get a blaster that's upgraded from the Scariff Trooper. I love the new detail and the scope they put on it. I appreciate not having the same repeated blaster rifle over and over again. It just adds a little bit of variance and pop to the display. I really wasn't targeting this figure, but when I saw him in Target, I thought the gods had given me an offering, and who am I to pass upon this bequeathment? So I grabbed him, and now I'm so glad he's in the Nerdery and in the display. Let me know what you guys think of the Mountain Trooper and where he ranks amongst your Stormtrooper collection. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to join the noble quest of building this action figure collection. See you real soon.